Hello, this is Bruce again, and this is ukulele lesson number 2. This week we'll do the song My Savior, My God by Shust. I think that's the pronunciation is Shust. So to begin with, I'll show you how I normally play it on the ukulele. So I'm incorporating a little bit of the melody into the song, and I'm also doing a slide. So I've got my finger on the 3rd finger and the 2nd fret, and I'm just sliding it up to begin with. So you see how that goes? Basically, this song is only adding one chord to Joy to the World, which is the song that we learned last week. And the chord that it's adding is A minor. So last week we had Joy to the World with G, C, and F, and this week we're adding A minor. A minor is really simple because it is an F, which I think you can remember the F from last week. Well, an A minor is just an F with the index finger lifted. So it's just the 2nd fret, and it's the top string. So we'll go through this slow the first time on the first verse. I am not skilled to understand what God has willed, what God has planned. I only know at His right hand stands one who is my Savior. I take Him at His word indeed. Christ died to save me, this I read, and in my heart I find a need of Him to be my Savior, that He would leave His place on high and come for sinful man to die. You count it strange, so once did I, before I knew my Savior. My Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior is always there for me. My God He was, my God He is, my God He's always gonna be. So that's the way you go through it strumming. You start out with a C, then you go to an A minor, then you go to a C, to a G, and you can lift a finger on the G too. It's kind of hard to see, but anyway, trust me, I'm lifting a finger. Okay, so we'll do the 2nd verse now, and I'll do it the way I normally do it with picking. Yes, live and die and let me bring my strength, my soul is from this spring. that he who lives to be my king once died to be my Savior, but he would leave his place on high and come for sinful man to die. You count it strange, so once did I. Before I knew my Savior, my Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior's always there for me. My God he was, my God he is, my God he's always gonna be. My Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior's always there for me. My God he was, my God he is, my God he's always gonna be. Okay, so that's My Savior, My God. Pretty easy to play. 4 chords on the ukulele. One thing you'll notice is that I was using the slide a little bit this week. So try to get my hand out of the way so you can see it. But I'm just using I'm picking on the 3rd string here and going. Coming down and strumming on the C. Coming to the A minor. And then I'm coming up between the 4th and the 5th fret on the 3rd string. To the G. So that turns out to be... Or you can strum it too. So I'm using the slide a little bit, and then you'll notice that occasionally I'm just like using some chord decoration, kind of taking this A minor, giving it a little bit of extra decoration. I'm taking the G, and I'm lifting my middle finger to get an effect. And you can do the same thing with your pinky on the very bottom string. So I'm lifting my 3rd finger. Now I'm going to deposit my pinky. And I would just encourage you to try to do this, to try to decorate your chords. Just play around with adjusting the fingers, one finger, 2 fingers. Here's a C. So C is normally there, but you can just go down. And then here's an F. And a way to decorate that chord is just you can put down your pinky and the 3rd fret 2nd string. Or you can do it on the bottom string too. So anyway, a little bit about a little sliding, a little chord decorating, and a little bit of hammer on, perhaps. So when you're coming down to the A minor, you can hammer on it. So you can see there I did a hammer with a slide and a little melodic intervention, and then I came back with the final, and I'm really just using 2 fingers here. So I would encourage you to continue to work on the picking pattern. I think the same picking pattern from last week would work. Well, not quite. It's not quite the right tempo. I will not. I am not skilled to understand what God has willed, what God has planned. I only know at His right hand stands one who is my Savior. I take Him at His word indeed. Christ died to save me, this I read. So you can see how that works. One thing I do like to do with the C, and it works out on a lot of songs, is you can go up to the 7th fret. So you're just kind of going from the 7th to the 5th to the 3rd. And as a matter of fact, you can do an old Italian song that way. So anyway, I like to go with the C chord and play around with it a little bit. Go down to the 2nd fret, go up to the 5th fret, go back to the 3rd fret, and then so just play around with things like that. And I think that's enough for today. My Savior, my God. Easy song to play, and opportunities to put in a couple tricks, some slides, some hammer-ons, and some other little chord decoration tricks. And whether you're picking or whether you're strumming, you can incorporate some of the melody into the song. But when you do it, typically you want to emphasize the string that you're playing the melody on. So it's okay to hit around that, but like if I'm starting out with the introduction, I want to strum in this area right up here where the 3rd string is. So try to get a little better view. So even if you haven't quite nailed down the picking part of it yet, you can still incorporate part of the melody into the song with strumming. I think that's probably enough for today or tonight. So good luck with My Savior, My God.